I will intro with my team name because I only did that in the first video, and all the other ones don't have that. So hello, I am Swinkmeister, the glorious leader of the New Jersey Jynx, and I'm here with my Week 2 Cuddle Season 1 battle, CUDL, my draft league, with Tyler here. I don't have Garrett this time because we just forgot to record this when we recorded all the other matches. We just kind of skipped this one. Yeah.
And hindsight is not 2020.
It's not. It's like 19 at best. So, my matchup, and it is 19%. My matchup here against Duke is really bad. I think we definitely didn't record this without recording this once already.
No, that didn't happen.
So theoretically, Tyler had a very nice discussion about what on my team beats Ampharos. So why don't you go through that again?
Okay. So
don't go into my sets this time. I got that covered.
Arcanine does not, because Laura doesn't like it.
It is slower. No, it's not slower.
It's never gonna happen.
Tornadus cannot beat Ampharos. You are correct.
Zero Aura, never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Dinotrux, maybe.
Dinotrux can.
Slowking, I think that one can.
So, let me go over my team here. Just quickly touching on Duke's team, he brought everything I thought he would except the Mienshao, switched out with Chandelure, and that's exactly what I predicted him to bring. I really didn't think he'd bring the Mienshao because I have Weezing, which kind of hard stops it, but his goal is to regenerate or pivot around, so I guess it kind of does that. I brought, starting with Arcanine, which is a more stupid way to start, Tyler, because stuff on the end is very stupid. You know what? I think I'll start with Arcanine. I like Arcanine. Okay. So Arcanine is max attack Adamant with a Power Herb Dig for the Ampharos, and if that's not good enough, I have Power Herb Solar Beam for the Donphan as well. Guzzlord was here specifically for Chandelure. I'm going to lead off with it because it has no real role because Chandelure was not brought. It's Protect for the first impression from Golisopod, then it's just Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Sludge Wave for the hat. That hits pretty much everything on his team. Tornadus is max Fizdef with a Rocky Helmet. It puts a complete stop to Golisopod. It has Defog, so even if he spikes, that doesn't do anything. It also isn't killed by the Mienshao, except maybe Banded, like Stone Edge might do it. I'm not even sure if that does, honestly. And it also, theoretically, beats the Donphan. And the Bronzong as well. So it's pretty good against him, outside of the Ampharos, which I'm very bad against, as we have said. Zero Aura is physical, or I guess it's mixed, actually, with an Expert Belt. It has enough speed for Crobat, which left it with like more than 100 special attack EVs to run Grass Knot for the Donphan. It has Play Rough for the Ampharos, and it has Blaze Kick as well for his Grass type, the Whimsicott, which he didn't bring, but it can also hit the Bronzong. Dinotrux it was going to be my dedicated lead. It's Focus Sash with Stealth Rocks, Strong Jaw Crunch, Ice Fang, and also Head Smash without Rock Head, because it's just the strongest thing I had. And the other very fun thing about this team is looking at the first 5 I had, I felt weak to Chandelure, and I felt weak to Ampharos. So looking at my draft, the thing that helped me with that the most is this offensive Assault Vest Slowking. It never died. Yes, it has like no HP at all, but it never dies to Chandelure.
I'd like to point out what he just said. The Slowking, the Psychic type, the Water Psychic type, is the best answer to the Electric type and the Ghost type.
Yep. It handles them pretty comfortably, actually. Especially if I was more defensive, it would really handle them comfortably. If I was max like Spadef Assault Vest, then Chandelure, I think sometimes if it's modest, it can 2-hit KO me with specs. Sometimes. But that might be wrong. It has like a very slight chance or no chance. I don't remember which one it is. And Ampharos does not come close. So, like I said, this one has like a bunch of speed, so it should be outspeeding. It's like 12 EVs or so over min speed Donphan, which puts it faster than everything except Mienshao on his team. Okay, so I'm going to start it. And as I said, I lead off with Guzzlord, who's nice and shiny here because it has no specific role. And it's just generally good against his team, and nothing really kills it in one hit. I get like a 50%-ish roll on this Max Fizdef Bronze Song, so I get the kill on it. Pretty new, pretty nice. I have Protect, as I said, for the Golisopod. And it also stalls out a Trick Room turn. Here I go into Tornadus, who very comfortably takes this Leech Life. Duke then stays in with the Golisopod to get Hurricaned for some reason, completely throwing me off. I go into Dinotrux, ready to have my stash.
The damage has been done.
The mental damage to me has been done. I feel like I can no longer predict against Duke.
He can't think anymore. With that one move, Duke has switched off his brain. Or Duke has turned off Chris's brain.
Yeah, because I felt like I could not predict for him. I'm like, oh, I guess Duke's bad. So I felt I could no longer predict against him. Okay, so we missed some turns here. I go into my Zeraora to play rough the Ampharos, but then he goes for the Cotton Guard, thanks to Tyler. So I have to go to my emergency answer in my Jeep, the Slowking, who very reliably beats the Ampharos because it hits himself in fusion. I go hard into Hatterene on the Guzzlord here. Now we're back up to date, so I can stall out some Trick Room turns. Here I go into Slowking, and because Duke made that play earlier, I'm like, well, I'm not going to do anything crazy and go into Tornadus. And I get Power Whipped because I didn't know it learned Power Whip. So that's pretty cool. Go into Zeraora. Here, again, I'm afraid to predict Duke, so I don't go for Grass Knot here.
What a coward.
He goes straight. He was just going to let the Golisopod die.
What a coward.
So the Donphan turns out to be banded. I break it sturdy here with U-turn. I go into sack Tyrantrum, but Dinotrux dodges. So here I go for Ice Fang to get the most damage off on the Donphan, and I freeze it. And I also, at this point, I froze Duke's will to win as well. He dodges the Ice Fang, stays frozen, doesn't matter. I kill that. Then he just as I said, his will is gone. That crunch 100% killed him. The crit didn't matter. Then he goes for the not safe Stone Edge on my Dinotrux, misses that, and dies. So Dinotrux, instead of dying, has killed his entire team. Kind of 4 kills. Arcanine's going to make his debut now. I kill the Golisopod with a Flare Blitz, and then I get to show off my Power Herb on the Ampharos, which still probably barely kills it because it's Max Fizdef.
Excellent.
And that is the end of the game. I get just like Tyler this week, I get a nice 5-0 victory due to pure skill. So the Cotton Guard Ampharos was kind of scary. I don't know why he stayed in after I confused it. Honestly, I wouldn't have done that personally. But it allowed my Slowking to take advantage.
It was because it was a Slowking. And it shouldn't be able to take that.
No, it's got Spadef. It's fine. I had an Assault Vest. I should be able to lift special attacks. That's how it works.
That doesn't mean it's fair.
I didn't say it was fair. I just said that's how it should work. The world doesn't have to be fair, Tyler.
I guess. You remember if you were Adamant or Jolyon?
On the Arcanine was Adamant.
Okay. Dig does 31 to 36.
Yep, that's what I thought. It did like 30. So that barely killed it. Not that that mattered. I could have went into like...
something that actually hit it.
Probably Guzzlord.
Guzzlord or Dinotrux.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did have Dinotrux. Yeah, because he couldn't have... Yeah, I could have gone into pretty much anything because he couldn't rest and also Cotton Guard up. And since he didn't have Sleep Talk, he wasn't threatening. So I still would have beat him. He couldn't kill the Guzzlord anyway. Guzzlord was at full, right? So even if he did... No, Guzzlord was not at full, actually. Okay, so he probably could kill... No, he was... I don't think he could kill the Guzzlord at 73 because he wasn't invested and I had max Spadef. I'm pretty sure I still would have lived a Dragon Pulse and I could have just beat him that way. But... Yeah. point was good set against me because everything on my team's physical, and Tyler can take credit for that set. It could not have beat me in this scenario, but it was a good set.
Yeah, I was not expecting Slowking to counter my Ampharos.
Offensive Slowking.
In general. Yes, I was not expecting the offensive Slowking to counter my Ampharos.
Offensive fast Slowking with only one thing on my opponent's team faster than it actually.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird. That's what happens when I play hard Trick Room, I guess.
Huh.
Hard Trick Room with the Mienshao. So yeah, this battle here is what completely changed the trajectory of this series. Because I had already recorded week 1 on my own, just solo commentary. And then this week 2 happens, and it was so demoralizing for me. I don't want to win by luck. That feels hollow. The game wasn't over, and then the game was just over is basically what happened. And I'm sure Duke was not happy about it, but I think I was probably less happy about it. So at that point, I just given up on the series, and I eventually decided to record it with other people. And that's where we're at now.
Yep, so we have me, we have Garrett for quite a few of them.
We have Garrett for everyone except this one, because I just forgot to record this one.
Oh, yeah. And then we even have Duke.
Duke makes a showing in like 2 of them as well.
It's a good time. It's a good series.
Praise be unto the new Jersey Jynx. I don't have a good way to end this, Tyler. Say something funny.